Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So today is what is today? Saturday. Today is Saturday, and we're here to do some little bit of I had to use Safari for something earlier. Now it keeps making weird sounds. So yeah, no, we're here to do spiritual tea party. And with that tea party, the link that is in the pinned comment up above or down below, whatever. Um, that's for you to get expedites. If you'd like to get a reading, if you would like, I don't know what you would like, whatever it is, check it out. Check it out. Let's get started. Um, Jujubee got my iPad.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We'll get.
Can you get the pencil too, sir? Sorry, guys. My little Jujubee has my iPad, and my phone has a shattered screen. I don't know what it is. I refuse to replace it. I don't know what it is. Should have. Hold on. Like, I don't know. Can you see it? Right there. That's what it is. It's shattered. I've never. Oh, no, that's a lie. I've shattered it a second time, same type of phone. And I cried so hard. It shattered, and then I cried, and my husband's like, "We have phone insurance. We can switch out the phone." And I was like, "No." But my mom texted me on this phone. So he paid the extra money for me to be able to keep the broken phone. Yeah. Don't ask me, y'all. Don't ask me.
That's what you
It's
want.
just some shit that goes on with me. There's some shit. There's some shit. It goes on with me. It's some shit. Apparently, they have this app when you get a new phone, you can transfer everything. So I don't know why I kept the other phone.
I
Um,
told you that.
hey, don't tell me what you told me. I already know what you told me. It's Mercury retrograde. Be nice to me. Hi, guys. Where's my pencil?
Yes.
All right. Oh, the case is cracked. There's just some fucked up shit going on today, y'all. My fairy stole my fucking Apple Pencil, so now I have two. My phone broke, so now I have two. The fuck is this shit? That's it. I've had enough. Let's just do number wars.
Better to have two than none.
That is not true. You cherish the one you have. He said it's better to have two than none. Okay, two husbands.
Now, come on.
Okay, exactly. He said,
Let's
nah,
make
come
it.
on.
Come on. That's
Can't
not
even barely
realistic.
tolerate the one.
Oh.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I more than tolerate you. I love you.
Oh.
I'm already having problems. Don't make me feel bad for the shit that comes out of my mouth. Let's get started, guys. What did I say? What the fuck is wrong with me right now? Hold on. Y'all are too fast. Too fast. Let me pick a nice pen. We need a good paintbrush. That one's a good one. Let's pick a nice color. There we go. That right there. Now we're ready. Now to pick a number. Hey, I'm having a Pisces problem right now, okay? Stop rushing me.
First number that pops in your head.
I got
Write
a
it down.
number. I did. Pick a number from 1 to 100. This is the number I wrote, Daddy.
Okay.
First comment that I see that matches the number that I have written will win something amazing from me. I don't know. Maybe I'll sing to you. Maybe I'll do a reading. Who knows? Who knows?
Okay.
Why does Sweet Maps keep texting me? Bellanova, you've won at 49. Bellanova. Bellanova. Okay. Should I just uninstall this from my phone? Is that what it is? Is that
It's
okay.
because you made a purchase.
Yeah, I made a purchase. I didn't invite them to fucking keep messaging me like I purchased something for myself.
Well, that happens.
Anyways,
Then you probably signed up for being alerted for like great deals and stuff. Makes sense, right?
I guess so. I guess so.
That makes sense.
Don't know why I couldn't have just downloaded that on my brother's phone.
Yeah, you should have.
He's actually been doing really, really well, you guys. Really, really well. I mean, he's still got the heart thing going on. I don't think that's going away. But he hasn't had to have medicals. He's been able to sleep because he's in a very a very peaceful environment. It's actually really nice. I told him because I arrive on Monday. I told him, "Bitch, be ready. I'm sleeping in the same bed as you." And he started laughing. He's like, "We're not gonna fit, motherfucker. I'm half the size of your friend, and she slept over. We can fucking fit." And he's like, "No, do some stretches. If you think we're not gonna fit, fucking stretch yourself out. I can fit in a small ass spot. I'm staying in the same bed as you."
And you won't even move.
He was just like, "You're weird." Yeah, that's who you entrusted your life to. I'll be there Monday. He's like, "Don't do weird shit with me, okay?" He's like, yeah, I'm gonna be sleeping. Okay, Bellanova. The loving push. Sacred grandmother will nudge you when you need to take a step, comfort you when you become uncertain, and provide the means for you to move towards your destination, which is, of course, your divine destiny. When you feel the divine pushing you, leap. So this tells me that, like, whatever it is that you are planning, the divine grandmother is going to cause this to move forward really, really quickly. Be prepared for that. It's going to be really quick. It's probably going to be something where it's like you feel like you're struggling. You feel like you're struggling. Oh my God, this is not going to work. And then boom, it's on a roll, like a fast roll. So just be ready for that. Okay. This is a really good thing. I get a good feeling, but it's going to require you take a leap of faith. A leap of faith. Invest in yourself with your energy. I think you've already invested whatever financial stuff needs to be invested. I think you've already done all the planning. And now you just need to allow things to kind of be put into motion for you. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, no, I fit in a lot of small spaces. I fit in a lot of small spaces. He think he's being funny? I don't know. I don't think so. He's over there having fun with my nephew. I'm like, I want to be a part of that shit too. I want to be in the same bed. Granted, they sleep in separate beds, but don't be playing like you don't know who your sister is. I'll wait till you fall asleep. I'll give you your evening meds and then I'll climb right in. That's so fucking crazy. It's true. That's the plan. If he won't scoot over, he's a deep sleeper. I'll just squeeze right in. And if he's really that weirded out, okay, I told him I'll change your diapers. He goes, "Bitch, I'm not in diapers." I said, "But I'll do that for you." And he's like, "Can you fucking stop? I got you a potty. I have a potty for you and I'll change your diaper." He's like, "I'm not your child." Who said? He's like, you told my oldest, "Your mom's being weird." He can't save you. He can't save himself for me. What makes you think he's going to save you? So let's pick another number. Let's find something. Here we go. Oh, okay. Here we go. Daddy, pick a number from 1 to 100. He's going to be so annoyed if he finds out I'm telling you guys all of this shit. Who cares? Kel Pikachu. Pikachu Kel, you won at 22.
Kel Pikachu.
Kel Pikachu? 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 Okay.
So good.
Okay. There's something that's been on my chest for like the whole day since I saw it this afternoon, which is really not the whole day, for the past couple hours. But I did take a nap, so it's not that many hours. Someone commented on one of my videos. I think it was from this morning. Their question was like, did you get laid last night because you're glowing? And I'm over here like, motherfucker, I've been doing the same makeup for the past few days, and you're only commenting now, daddy. When is it someone else's business? What's the schedule for my Kit Kat? And then they deleted it. At which point I was like, well, I saw the notification for the first like few words. Did you get laid last night? So then I had to go to my email to see like, what this motherfucker said to me. What this motherfucker said to me. I'm pissed. You talking about my vajayjay? And then what ended up happening was it was apparently some sort of compliment. And I was like, I wish you hadn't deleted it because I would have been like, I've been getting laid all week. You only noticed now. And then I laughed and I was like, oh, I'm sleepy. And I took a nap. And then I woke up late. And now I'm here. Okay, Kel, here we go. I've been eating a lot of like stuff I shouldn't eat.
Pronounce
Pitsaku?
Yeah,
I don't see any
lots of
T up in that bitch. I'm sorry, Kel. Well, how does it pronounced?
it's
Pitsaku.
okay.
Okay. Kel Pitsaku.
Oh, it's Albanian.
Albanian. Ooh, what's up, boo? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I'm ovulating. We'll blame it on the hormones. I don't mean to be so over my flirtation with you all. I hope you're a woman. And if you're not, that would make it weird. I don't. Is it disrespectful for me to flirt with a woman in front of you, or is that okay? Let me just stop. Kel, grace carries you home at the end of your efforts when your resources are exhausted and you are without further recourse. I'm there for you with loving wild grace to carry you home. Whatever it is that you are going through, don't feel like you're going to go through it alone. Don't feel like you have to be silent, that you have to hide away what's going on. You have to allow the people who love you to help carry you until you can walk on your own again. Okay. Um, hmm, hmm. Um, huh. Sorry. I don't know. You're not from California, are you? You're not from the San Francisco Bay Area, are you? Let's do the last one.
No.
Oh, okay, good. Um, what the hell did you just say? My stomach just said a whole like paragraph. Now you made me forget the number I was going to write. I was so confident in that too. What was the number?
What?
Oh, I didn't even tell you. I need a number.
Here, I'll write one.
Okay. Make it hard, Daddy.
I got it really hard for you.
I see your shadow.
Oh shit. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Oh god. What the Oh, here we go.
He's having a Mercury moment. 81% of 555. Let's see what the phone says. Woohoo! 35% of 555. All right. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that I see that matches the number that is written here, you will win a Claire Tarot reading from the one and only. All right. I've waited 100 years. I'll wait a million more. I can't see. Sober girl. Sober girl. You won. At James Bond, you won. Oh, that's only 1-0. Whatever. It means the same damn thing. All right. Sober girl. Congratulations. Let's see where this takes us. Yes. Okay. Here we go. All right. Blessings bestowed. There's no end to the Divine Mother's ingenuity and grace. No obstacle can obstruct her generosity and protection. So get used to the feeling of the joy of knowing something truly precious is going to unfold in your life. Nurture that feeling like you would the readiness for spring in your heart when winter is upon you. You know it's coming and you anticipate it with such pleasure. Whatever you're struggling through right now, it's about to come to a resolution. Okay. Whatever you are struggling through right now, you will more than just get through it. You will overcome it. You will learn from it. And I feel like it won't ever happen to you again. I don't know what it is, but it feels pretty life altering. Whatever's going on feels life altering. I hope you're okay. I really hope you're okay. What is this? The fake of China, the secret lives and lies of Shanghai socialites. Do you know there's this app? I saw the first couple minutes of it. Let's get started though. Hold up. Let me close that video out. I was like, what is this? Oh, that's right. I was watching it. That's what it is. Try and pretend like I wasn't. Okay, here we go. Ooh, just Erica, are you here? I waited 100 years. I'll wait a million more for you. Nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours would do. All right. Was there something in particular that you wanted me to scan? Or general? do, 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 do. Uh-huh, uh-huh. General. Okay. So just breathe very deep and very slow. Have you been feeling off? There's something crawling on the outside of your shield and it's trying to evade. It looks almost like Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. It crawls on the outside of your shield just like Smeagol crawls on the ground. But if you were to dip Smeagol in tar, that's what it looks like. Do you even know who Smeagol is? I'm sorry, not everyone is a Lord of the Rings fan, like I apparently am. Do you know who Smeagol is? Golem. That one, Mr. Precious, like my precious. That's Smeagol. So let's see. Smeagol. Okay. Let's see if I can find. Yeah, I don't know if I'll find him crawling, like, but it's like that. Just breathe very deep and very slow. Okay, so oh, you scanned yourself and you saw a shadow hiding. What are you gonna do about it? You have a volunteer. What are you gonna do about this? How are you going to clear it? And don't comment how what you're gonna do. You know. Pick a response and go for it. This is a volunteer. Okay. Now, granted, we're not going to do anything to other human beings because they can't really like figure that out. The average person won't understand what's happening, which you're just kick their ass. But energetic things, you absolutely can. You couldn't find it again. So, electrify your entire exterior, electrify it all, and look for where it smokes. So, I electrified the exterior before I said anything, and it let go. But as soon as I stopped, it hopped back on again because it can't detect me. It doesn't know where I am, where this energy is coming from. It's just trying to evade, like it's very, very nervous. Um, hmm. I'm being told you have to clear that on your own. Okay. And that you're able to. Not many people are able to clear much of anything from their field. Not like this. Usually, parasitic things, once they get enough of a foothold, you're not getting rid of it on your own. That's just, a lot of people be like, oh, I'll just wait. Okay, so it can go deeper. Perfect. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know why people would want to leave it, but there's just some people who have that kind of logic. For you, you have the type of coding where you actually can remove this. So go through the archives, see what exercises you believe would work, and then try them out. Poor Smeagol. Pick the wrong one to fuck with. Poor Smeagol. And no, you guys, it's not mean. It's not mean. Allowing her to use an active war as a learning opportunity is intelligent. It is not mean. Okay. You cannot kill energy. This is an energetic being. The best that you're going to do is teach it not to ever test you or volunteer again. So it'll go about its merry way. You can't do anything to it. Well, actually, let me check your a few other spots really quick. How's your belly been feeling? A little bit off as well? I should probably sit upright. So that you've been breached. The lower belly. It enters at the point like the midpoint between um your pubic bone and then your belly button. So it's in that midpoint area, kind of like where the bladder is. It's entered there. It hasn't penetrated the bladder, but it's gone under it and curved up. It's curved up from behind the bladder and it goes up slightly above the belly button. I'm trying to assess if I can kind of like get some sort of idea where this comes from. I mean, obviously, this is going to be speculation on my end. Um, but sometimes if information is given by yourself, maybe you can figure out on your own using that additional information. I'm not being given anything. Hold on really quick. Is your boyfriend with you? Have him put his right hand over that area, skin to skin. And I want you to take your right hand and hold his left. while your left hand is on your chest. So, left hand on your chest, right hand holding his right hand on your belly. Let me know when you're ready. We're going to use a triadic current. This is going to be fun. Your left hand on your chest, your right hand holding his right hand on your belly. Your left hand over your chest, your right hand holding his right hand over your belly. So it's like a crossing of currents, kind of like a figure eight. Let me know when you're ready. Activate your A-OK. Do a full torus. I'll hold your pieces together. Push it through to his hand and have him push it through himself into your belly. It's going to get sucked back up into your chest, okay? Don't be scared. Let it dilate all the way. Power it down slowly. Let it unflatten, turn into a sphere again. You guys can disengage, okay? Erica, put your right hand on his chest. When I tell you, send a charge all the way through him, okay? Make it explode out his back. Do it. All right. How do you feel? It tried to jump on his back to hide from you. Its anchor points were already, it's completely melted off. But it tried to hide behind him. No, anywhere. Uh, you got to teach beings your boundaries. Let me go ahead and do your expedite now. How do you feel? All right. I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can sedate some of that. Excuse me. How do you feel? It's a secondary thing. You probably detected both and didn't realize they were two separate things. Whatever the golem was on the outside, it's like the pet of the thing that was that actually was able to breach. Um, so I guess it's important for you to know this publicly. Whatever breached was not a grunt. It was not low level. It was not even mid level. We're talking about principality level of hell. That's the type of being that is able to breach you. All the other like secondary commander type energies, they can't breach you at this point. So it's not some sort of weakness, or you didn't do the right thing, or you didn't do enough of something. It's once you reach a certain level of frequency, the things that will be drawn to you and attempt to breach you will be like high rank, high level, very, very powerful, hard to defend against until you get comfortable really just throwing your weight around. You got to speak the language that is their native tongue, which is brute force. It's brute force. That's what it is. If it were any other type of energetic being, it would be like, okay, well, let's just give them a warning first. Yo, this is my fucking specialty. You speak their language or they don't understand. When it comes to that type of being, you got to be the heavier hitter, or else they're gonna keep testing you. You do it hard, you do it fast, you do it the first time, and they know, all right, that juice is not worth the squeeze. Let me leave that one alone. So that's where you're at this point. You just leveled up, girlfriend. Um, yeah, no, 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 no. It's a higher ranking type of thing, and so until you get accustomed to some of the tricks that they play, it's going to be hard to detect, to continue to track all of that stuff. It's not for lacking on your part, is what I'm trying to say. All right, let us see. Thank you, Just Erica. All right. Okay. Oh, okay, Annie. Here we go. Annie, Daddy, we need a timestamp.
Okay.
34 minutes and 20 seconds. Hi, Annie. So I see you want me to scan something. Reading what you wrote, it totally like I immediately thought of a little jelly bean. Let me not program things like that. I don't know. There's like such a beautiful shift in your energy. What I would typically see as like samurai, you have your armor on, like the code of Bushido just totally it emanates from you. And right now it's like you've shifted from like, powerful neutral samurai into like a Kuan Yin type of energy, just flowing fabrics, petals in the air. That's what I get from you right now. Let me see. I have two. Okay. I'm going to scan you right now. Okay. Breathe very deep and very slow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Um I don't know if this is meant to go all the way. Um you have one of the newest expressions of souls in your womb right now. I don't know that I can actually say you're pregnant. Um this is a really like you have a soul from the orphan. It's occupying your lower belly. Um it's just so high frequency, like trying to see through its energy, trying to hear, sense beyond its energy so that I could see if it's actually entering into physical form. It like sears my eyes and my ears. And I bow to you. Please don't. Please don't like pop my eardrums. Yeah. Whoa. So I don't know. I get that part of what you're here for. So you're indigo type 2. You're type 2 and you're kind of in the process of shifting over into recessive type 1. Indigo recessive type 1. And with that, your frequency has jumped quite a bit. And because it's jumped, it makes it a very suitable testing ground for the double diamond emerald sun type souls. We're talking about you're housing Yana energy, blue flame Yana energy. These are founder souls. These are souls that have not come into this earth plane for a very, very long time, since the time hybridization was really being pushed hard. They kind of took a step back, and they left. They stopped incarnating. Holy shit. So what does this mean? Y'all making my third eye itchy. Oh shit. It made my third eye itchy. I don't know what this means. It could be that your soul um is just loving enough to allow for this type of soul to experience like kind of prepare itself to begin entering physical form. Um if you are pregnant right now and it carries to full term, it's going to be a difficult pregnancy. Okay. Very difficult. Again, these type of souls are extremely high, high frequency. I would not be surprised if its presence is priming your physical body for an actual pregnancy. Um, again, I just the way my soul functions and the type of connection I have with that energy, I could never willingly try and see things that are not openly shown to me. It's just this like respect type thing where although I do have the ability to just push right through and see, I never actually would. I don't know if that makes sense. Um, yeah, this is very, very, very beautiful, very powerful. Even if you don't carry to full term, even if you don't have an actual um, viable pregnancy right now, this is going to forever change your code. Okay. You can't be exposed to this type of energy and not have your morphogenetic template react in response to that. The reaction would be like full recodement, basically. Full recodement, everything recoded down to your genetic material, like actual genetics, human genetics. Okay. Wow. I'm being told um, Jacob will be the one to let you know that if this is something that's going to be full term, um, if you're actually going to fully birth um, this soul, he will begin to dream about it. This being will communicate with him directly. Okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Okay, stop. No crying. No crying. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Um. So hold up. Okay, so week and a half. It can take up to 6 days after the due for the sperm and egg to join and form a fertilized egg. Then it can take 3 to 4 days for the fertilized egg to completely implant itself in the lining of the uterus. That's about a week and a half. Um, my God. He just showed me his face. He's beautiful. All right. Um okay. Okay. So, Teresa. Teresa, are you here? Hi. Oh my gosh. You can never forget a face like that. All right, Teresa, breathe very deep and very slow. Okay. Let me just get a song. Breathe deep and slow. All right. How do you feel? I want you to be my number one. I want you to be my number one. You're my number one. All right. It's a lot of thick energy around you in your environment right now. Not just the third eye area, but in your environment. I'm not sure if um okay, I'm gonna be really honest with you. I am sure. I am sure I something about the neighbor continues to pop up. You can't control the neighbor, obviously. Um, but I think it's going to be worth your time to try and figure out how to create some sort of energetic barrier between your properties. Um, I don't know what's going on over there, but it's trickling over and causing a thickening. Um, it's almost like causing the energy in your environment to become much more like viscous. Instead of being like water, it is now kind of like an oil, like a thickened type of oil. Um, I don't know why either. I don't feel as if your neighbor is targeting you. That's why this is really weird to me. And I don't remember things much. But for some reason, I feel this like right when I started working on you, I felt it and I was like, oh God, it's the neighbor again. Yeah. So I don't know what they're into, but it's definitely affecting yours. Um, let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I'm wondering, the people who previously lived there, were they rowdy? Or they have a lot of like domestic problems because that can get embedded in the walls. It's something that's there. I don't feel like some human being is targeting you though. That's what makes it very, very difficult to discern like what exactly is this, how you should respond outside of just creating a barrier and leaving it there, like just leaving it at that. Like, look, here's an energetic fence. No, you can't come over. So yeah, and again, whatever it is I'm picking up, I don't feel like it's a human being. So but then it's not also like very obviously something parasitic. It has a parasitic feel to it, but I don't feel like, oh, there's a demon next door. I don't feel that. I don't know if, do you live near ley lines? Do you live near like secondary ley lines? Are you familiar with the Earth's grid?
She did want to. Said yes.
Yes to what?
To the lines.
Okay, so that might be it. That might be it. You might be right at the edge of one. And whatever these motherfuckers have been tapping into ley lines and just polluting the shit out of everything. No joke. No joke. I'm probably going to catch a lot of heat for this, but I know several years ago, several groups, I don't know those groups personally, but several groups went to Sedona. They infected the shit out of that. That's a major vein. That's a major, major vein. You could even say that for like the United States, that ley line would be like the inferior vena cava. It's like bringing the energy down. They tried to infect the superior vena cava that would circulate back up. Like, no, no. So ley lines are infected. Quite a few are infected. Um, I'm wondering if that's what I'm feeling then. You have a vortex about a mile up. With your type of energy, you could easily call that vortex to you. Um, a lot of people don't know this. When you have certain type of energetic code, you don't have to go to the vortex. You can call it to you. Um, don't call it to you. Yeah, I don't know. It's a not so good feeling that I get with the energy. It's a not so good feeling. Maybe it just hasn't had time to really um, bring into some sort of like mental form what exactly it is. And that's why it's just like a, bleh, I don't like it, you know? But I don't know why. I don't know why. And usually when I get that type of feeling where it's like, I just don't like it. I don't know why. It irritates me. Um, that's usually some fucked up shit. Hey, daddy.
Yeah.
Anytime I get that way about a person or situation, has it ever turned out nicely or is it always like, holy shit? He's like, yeah, it always turns up like, holy shit. What the fuck just happened here? Demons. That's what's happened. I was wondering how I would explain being on their property. No, 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 no. You have to stay on your own property. It's to create a barrier with your own property. So you could use things like cascarilla powder. You could use what's it called? Anchato? Something like that? No. Anato. Anato. Sprinkle that, but birds might come and get it. I don't know. You have to create some sort of energetic barrier. Use the metaphysical properties of flora, um, and that could help. That could definitely help. Um, I was wondering how I was saying being on. Oh, for the vortex, because you called it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You my girl and all, but because you my girl, I gotta be honest with you. I'm pretty sure you called it. I'm pretty sure you called it. That would be very easy for you to do without even thinking. Certain types of thoughts, certain types of emotions, easily bring it to you. Especially if you're doing a lot of like self work type stuff. Um, Allowing yourself to feel very open to change and bringing in all of this like beautiful, powerful energies. I call it right to you. Yeah. Your type of coding doesn't take much. Doesn't take much. You can bring many, many different types of things into fruition. Um, just by thinking of it, one simple thought, and then boom, next thing you know, it's happening. Let's see. Thank you, Teresa. I was going to use salt for neighbor. Be careful about using salt simply because it could potentially damage any type of property, including cement and stuff. What I would think of doing, I would dig like a small trench, and when I say dig, I'm talking about like less than this deep. Okay, not even that deep, just enough to cover it. Hey, Daddy, can you grab me those red seeds right there in the jar?
Red seeds.
Yeah. Deep, 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 deep. So I would take some of this. You can get this from any grocery store. I believe it's a natto. Don't quote me. I always forget what the fuck this is called. But what you could do if it's outdoors, you can dig a very, very shallow um like line across the property line and just create a barrier with this and cover it back up. Just cover it so the birds can't get to it and none of that. I mean, that shit doesn't even dissolve in high heat. I think you got to pound it. And it just stays. It stays. So use that. Use that. Charge it up with your energy first to create a wall. Not a lot of people can do that where they can charge it enough to create a wall. Excuse me, you can. A big ass formidable wall. You definitely can. And it wouldn't take much. So I hope that helps. Hope that helps. La, 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 la. Okay, Miss Melissa, are you here? You're welcome. And you can get this pretty cheap. Um, I happen to see it on clearance at some like discount food store. I don't remember the name of it. It's when I was way northern part of this one state, and for like the normal shaker jars that you get for spices at the grocery store, it was something like 30 cents. So if you can find like what's that one discount food grocery, uh, Rainbow Grocers or something like that.
That's in California.
Rainbow Grocers, something like that. I don't know. Let's go ahead. Miss Melissa, do you want me to scan first or read first? And for those of you who are all curious about using herbs and flora for your protection practices, make sure they're food grade. Okay, food grade. Okay, so let us read first, I'm told. Here we go. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure it's a very common, very, very common spiced seasoning, whatever it's called. All right, here goes. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Girl, I really like this. All right. So here goes. Endless opportunities. Card number 23. What's up? What's up? With all those blue butterflies. Okay. Okay. You are entering into a period of your life, your journey, where the sky's the limit. Um, and that the height of the sky is determined largely by you. What do you believe in? What do you believe is the limitations of where you can go, when you can go, um, how you'll travel, why you'll travel? It's just a lot of traveling that I see for you. This travel can also indicate travel within yourself, like entering different planes of existence within your own consciousness. Um, you're blossoming so beautifully. You really, really are. 9. The eightfold path, the noble eightfold path, +1 to remind you always is what I get. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah. The noble eightfold path +1 to always. Um, wow. So you have to stop dragging your feet. I don't know what you're dragging. I didn't think you were dragging your feet. That's what I'm just told, though. You have to stop dragging your feet. Um, for some reason, I feel like this has to do with William. Um, I don't know. I just see his face though. You have to stop dragging your feet, and I see his face. So I don't know. I'm sure you have an idea of what that means. I don't know what it means. I'm just like, William? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But then here, card number 44, shine your light. Um, once you recognize this, whatever is kind of like the small of hurdles that they're not even really big hurdles, to be honest. But these little bits of blocks, little rocks in your path. Once you rectify that, then again to enter into a phase where you're going to call to you an equal. This equal is going to be just as magical as you, just as potent in their magic, like warlock. I'm just saying, you can be the mage, they can be the warlock. Get yourself a witcher. Oh, get yourself a witcher. Michael's like, did you really say that? Yeah, did I not say it out loud? Get a witcher, girl, get a witcher. Um, yeah, it looks like you're gonna have a witcher. Who said yes, please? Okay. We just go ahead. We'll manifest that. Oh, Lord. Card number 15, fire. Whew. So, wow, wow, wow. That divine compliment. This is like on a tantric level. This is like tantra. Look at that. I mean, wow. Ooh, oh shit. The white phoenix on the rise. That's some shit right there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, even like this white hair and like it's just an amazing type thing, to be honest. You have a lot of potentiality popping up in these cards, and it's just a matter of like allowing things to continue going the way they've been going. That's what I hear. Okay. So I have the card back at the bottom of the deck. Card number 3, Sacral Chakra, core of creation. So we got some real good juju coming up. I don't know. Who knows? You might actually be getting yourself a witcher, girl. You might. You might. Let me know how that goes. Maybe he knows esoterica that I can learn from him. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, no, for real. I feel a very masculine energy coming forward suddenly. I hope it's for you. 71% at 643. 71643. 7, 1 plus 6 is 7. 4 plus 3 is 7. 777 21 3. Just saying. It's a lot of good numbers. A lot of good numbers. So here goes. Here goes. Many say. What am I doing? Hold on. Okay. So, do I have your permission? Do I have your permission? It's going to go beyond a scan, apparently. I was like, wait, I feel a masculine energy. What am I supposed to do with this? You're supposed to leave it alone, girl. You're supposed to leave it alone. I'm not supposed to leave it alone. Hold on. Let me. Here it goes. Ah, okay. So breathe very deep and very slow. The scan, I'm being told, is to see the areas of complementary anchor. So there's a lot of energy kind of just whirling around the front of your sacral chakra. Clearing that away, and I'm seeing an anchor point has actually already been pushed towards the surface. It's just about calibrating it. And this is not to anchor someone else in. Okay. Okay. How do you feel? I feel very gangish. Answering my own question. I feel very gangish. Did you see me fixing my glass cutters too? Thank God the camera stops right there. So, like I said, I was not willing to attach anything. Um, Whatever that anchor is, I analyzed it. It's a very solid anchor point. For what? I don't know. I don't know. But because of my own personal trust issues, I went ahead and I called our Kai forward and I just slathered his energy all over that. Whatever wants to connect has to be of the highest integrity and frequency, or he will not allow that. Yeah, give him something to do. Just give him something to do. That's what it is. Hold on really quick. Um, I also saw a lot of like very high frequencies kind of just moving around the back of your head. I was asked by your higher self to go ahead and disperse that energy, not because it was bad, but because why just keep it right there? And as soon as I did that, even more came forward. It's like wafting around right here. Um, I assume to kind of create a buffer zone for your Christ consciousness. The eighth and ninth chakras were. It was really, really amazing. Is that what caused the double ear ringing clogging? Did that happen right now? Could be. Because when that goes active, here. Okay. So let me um, um, okay, let me just okay. So when you got the head, okay, this is so this is the person's head, okay? That it's like it starts here, it goes in, connects with the back of your head, and it goes like that. This energy, it goes in this way, like that. Okay, and it just keeps going back and forth and back and forth. That energy whooshing through will affect your inner ears. It can cause you to have fullness in the ears. Um, when that happened to me a few years ago, it actually burst my eardrum. That was fucking fun.
That's yours, right?
Yes. Well, I don't know. Is it? What is it?
Oranges.
It's mine now. Tastes like my energy. I don't know what that tastes like. I don't think you'll burst your eardrum yet. Sorry. Oh shit. I'm not laughing at you. Michael is like you're a dick. He never speaks like that. He just called me a dick. I am rubbing off on him. He's like, why are you laughing? Oh, you called me a dick. That's tell me that isn't that funny? Like for an archangel to take on human behavior. I thought it was funny. Sorry. I wasn't laughing at you, Miss Melissa. All right. Thank you, Miss Melissa. Plum puns. Oh. Oh no. You're welcome. I'm doing some weird shit with this shirt. I'm just doing some. Okay, Miss Plum. Let me go ahead and scan. Okay. So I scanned you, I scanned her. I don't detect anything parasitic. I don't detect anything parasitic in your home either. I don't detect residuals. I don't detect any of it. Um hmm. My knee jerk instinct is that it's just with age. You know, it's her age, it's kind of playing a role. Um is she able to still see? Or I mean, not obviously she can still see. You would know if she couldn't see at all. But is her vision already kind of declining? Does she have like cataracts or like cloudiness within her eye? I'm wondering if her vision is starting to kind of become a little bit faulty, just things like that happen with age. And maybe it caused her to not notice like uneven pavement or just something weird like that. I feel like it has to do with her eyes that caused her leg to become injured. um I feel like it just has to do with age. um Let me check one more time to see if there's any other. It might be that she hit the stairs with her knee, like she hurt, or even just doing the stair. I can't do stairs, y'all. Doing the stairs is very very hard on knees. When you get to my age, it's hard on the knees. Yeah, I don't detect anything. I don't detect anything. Uh, this is just one of those things where keep an eye out. Um, I do sense a lot of shadow work rising up into the chest. There's a lot of shadow thickness, um, not completely opaque black energy, but it's close to that. This is a lot of stuff that you've experienced, traumas, life lessons, painful things. It's coming up to be processed. You're going through tremendous amounts of growth um, in this Mercury season, and it's just a lot, a lot. Yeah, on you. Um, Kelly, I think is fine. I don't feel like there's some sort of energetic thing going on with her. At least I don't detect anything at all. I've looked around her in your home, around you, inside her actual field, through her physical body. I don't see anything. Um, I do see inflammation in the knee. Um, Ginger works on that. I don't know if you want to take her to the vet though, just to check if there's anything else. But there's a lot of shadow work that you're going through. You're doing beautifully through it. You are. This type of shadow work is just very very intense. It's a very very viscerally felt type of intensity, and you have to be patient and gentle with yourself in this period. um you have to make sure that you really really cater to yourself. You have to get some goat milk ice cream. I have to find where you can find that. Even just one, you need to try. So good. It's so good. I don't know what stores carry that though. Hey daddy, what did you find that in?
Which one?
My goat's milk ice cream.
You can buy it at like a Kroger.
What's the California equivalent of that? Safeway?
No, it's not. It's not Rayleigh's. It's another one. It's Save something.
Save Mart?
It's not. I don't know if it's Save Mart. It's some. I don't remember what it was.
Lucky's? Alpha
No,
Betas?
it's not a Vons.
Vons?
No, it's somewhere that whoever sells like Kroger products.
What are Kroger products?
It's from Texas, so Colorado. is like King Super.
Pavilions.
And then there's another one called City Market.
City Market.
That's in Colorado. But if you look up Kroger's,
Slaters.
huh?
Slaters. Is that a name of a store?
If it's part of the Kroger's family, so
I should just look it up. They have Kroger's in California.
not necessarily.
It says it right here. Kroger.
So okay, Smith's and a Ralph's.
What is Kroger called in California? Ralph's.
Ralph's or
Check
Smith's.
Ralph's.
There's also Smith's. And Fry's is in Arizona, but you won't find it in Food for Less.
Okay, we totally have lived in so many fucking states. Fries, Food for Less. Like, wow. All right. So yeah, try that. Try Ralph's. You might find it there. All right, let us see. Oh, you have another? Let's see. All right. All right. Okay, Plum. Breathe very deep and very slow. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Ooh. Oh, wow. What is this feeling? It's intense. It's intense. It's not necessarily a bad feeling, it's just a very intense one. Let me get a song. Your your boyfriend, has he been okay? Tears in his eyes and the other half of me. So I looked all around the home. I looked all around you. I looked all around Kelly. Didn't see anything. Didn't find anything. working on the expedite you chose, that requires a lot of fire, Andaran fire. So, with that Andaran fire being used, sometimes it can illuminate the most slightest, slightest residue. Um, so I kept wondering, like, maybe it has to do something with with her eyes, something that she saw or maybe didn't see, and that's how she got injured. Um, she's taking in something from him, not from you. That's why it's not in the house. That's why it's not around you. She's pulling it in from him. Um, so have the headaches affected his vision? I did the right thing. What if I let go too soon? I know he doesn't want to go. He probably needs to get checked. Medical testing. We need to begin the process of ruling out very serious things. I don't detect very serious things, but it's really important we not play around with anything that has to do with the head. Okay? Um it could just be migraines, but what if I'm wrong? You know what I mean? Like my knee jerk reaction is like, oh, migraines. But again, what if I'm wrong? What if tonight is a night that I'm off and I don't recognize something serious? So it's best to just make sure. I know he doesn't want to. I know he doesn't need to go and like have this whole ordeal and like develop a relationship with a doctor. He just needs a doctor to order the test, get the test done. He's extremely intelligent. You picked an intelligent one. He's extremely, extremely intelligent, and he'll know what to do with whatever the results of his diagnostics are. And then he can take it from there, whatever he wants to do. Or at the very least, have him encourage him to see like a naturopath. Um, like maybe there's something he can do, like tele televisit or whatever the hell it's called, something like that where he doesn't have to go in. um but I feel like it's important we exercise a lot more caution. Okay. um yeah, yeah, poor Kelly. The last time she got injured, what was happening to him? Was he going through another difficult period where maybe struggles at work, maybe shadow work occurring for him? Was there something similar to what's going on right now? Because if her injury is connected to him tonight, I mean, by logical deduction, the other times were linked to him too. So Michael says something about they had a life together. I don't know. With her dog? Hmm. Um, I don't I don't think it's COVID related. Um, in that he has COVID and it's residual symptoms of COVID. I feel like he's under so much stress. Um, like just so much stress. But then at the same time, the presence of the stress could be, it could have some underlying factors there that are physiological in nature, to do with the brain. Because and this might, maybe I shouldn't add this in there, as I assess, but I do have a friend who was under a lot of stress and he was getting headaches years ago. And then, he's just like, it's migraines. I'm just really stressed out. Uh, and then it turns out he actually had a very serious thing going on. Very, very serious thing. Um, Very serious thing. So it's best to just kind of get an actual medical diagnosis, get testing done, scans, whatever it is that he needs to get done. Okay. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Um, da, 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 da. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and shut it down. Shut it da. Her down. Shut her down. You're welcome. You're welcome. So let us see who. Here we go. Deb, are you here? I don't know why I have this on. Deb Lashbrook, are you here? Or should we come back?
She's here.
Oh, she's here. All right. There's going to be a lot of changes. There's going to be a lot of changes. These changes have to do with um, your energy. Your energy. Okay, card number 10, Soul Star Chakra, merging with the divine. You're reaching higher and higher levels of frequency, of dimensional consciousness. The upper levels, upper layers of your soul purpose are being called into activation. Um, it, I guess the most effective way to put this, you're being deployed. Yeah. So with that, card number 7, throat chakra. Express your truth. It's really, really time for you to begin being very vocal, probably within your personal life, about certain types of things you need, things you want, things that you're not too pleased with. Um, how's your head feel, Deb? That stuffiness, is there pressure on the right side of your head? God, this is it. Is just fucking banging, yo.
She says she's been having pain in the back.
In the
head.
more towards the right. It's clawing at your head. Those look like little teeth, right? Drilling, 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 drilling. It's primarily on the right here. Because I felt something going like this really hard to my head. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Can't be my fucking head. They want what they're not supposed to have. Breathe very deep and very slow. Um, you might feel vibrations, okay? Shit. We're going to do a group clearing, okay? So, my energy will always honor your sovereignty. Without permission from your highest self, none of this clearing frequency will enter your field. Let me just. Those of you sensitive at energy, you might want to sit down. All right. How do you guys feel? How do you feel, Deb? This was your final card, stepping through, card number 47. Stepping through, allowing yourself to move forward from whatever it is that this was about. Um, so it's like two separate things that kind of just happen all at the same time. It's not anything to do with like, oh, everyone was put in danger because you were here or any of that. No, not that at all. Just opportunistic timing of parasitic things. As you guys know, we are in Mercury retrograde. Okay, we're in a Merc RX season. With that, everything, your perceptions, the way you connect with other people, that gets affected by Mercury going into retrograde. The way you perceive is highly, highly sensitive to Mercury retrograde seasons. And oftentimes it's during these seasons that parasitic things try their best to gain access to certain people, certain situations, whatever it is. So again, it wasn't a Deb thing. It was a what the fuck is something trying to enter right now? Um, I hold a very large space for all of you who share the space with me. So, all right. Deb, are you here?
Yes, she's
All
here.
right. How do you feel, Deb?
Okay.
Okay, good. How about everyone else? How y'all feel? It's part of the reason why I get so irritated during Mercury retrograde season. It's hard to tell because everything is just so like super elevated, super raw, super, 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 super duper duper. So huge changes are slated for you, Deb. A lot of ascension, a lot of like increase in sensitivity. Oh, I hope that doesn't mean increase in food sensitivity. um, un momento. Hold on, guys. All right, private conversation is now public. Let's go ahead and continue. 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 All right, it's going to take a second. It's going to take a second. Mm. First, I was afraid. I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights. Carmen. Carmen ML, are you here? Oh, okay.
She's here.
All right, Carmen. First, I was afraid. I was petrified. All right. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. Un momento. So I shall. I never seen a diamond in the flesh. Flesh. I took my wedding rings in the movies. Okay. Breathe very deep and very slow. Are you feeling any type of like muscle spasm in your back right now? Like mild? You have a major parasitic situation. So, okay, with what you're experiencing, do you feel like, does it almost in some instances feel like a pinched nerve? Almost like the equivalent, um like a herniated disc, because I see it going up your spine. Yeah. Okay. You need an extraction. Let me see what else. Where you're at, is there a lot of foliage? Like um a lot of plants, a lot of plants, and not just like potted plants, but the area has a lot of, I wouldn't even say trees. It looks like elephant, what's it called? Elephant plant? Hold on. Elephant ear plant, I believe it's called. Yes, this type of plant. Do you have a lot of this around? Like kind of like that, how, outdoors? Mhm.
Similar to that.
Similar. You got it from that location. This is something that is attached to the land, and you got it from there. Um, are you in Mayan land? Where you're at, was is that originally Mayan territory? You're safe. Close. Okay, I hope this doesn't offend you. Do you have Spanish blood? Like Spaniards from Spain? Like enough Spanish ancestry that you can still trace it back, like recent enough that you can still trace it back. That's what it picked up on. Um, so your light shines very, very bright. Um, it's you could it's a Mayan thing. They put whatever like protective rituals or whatever, and it was focused. I don't. I mean, really though, I can say this because they're my ancestors too. Y'all, our forefather Spaniard people just fucking laid seed everywhere. My whole damn peoples was colonized. A lot of like ancestral native energies are still very angry about that, very angry about the history. And, we're not trying to say people who are Spaniards now are responsible for that, but there is that history there. And so, when you don't know how to harness your energy yet, it can often be read by elemental things that were created, invoked to protect the land. It can be read as a major, major threat, like major threat. I mean, could you imagine what someone with that type of capability could do if they were wicked? And so I think that's why it was drawn to you and um, affected you in that way. I don't think you intentionally offended anything. I think just the pairing of you at a place in your spiritual journey where you are being cracked wide open and your light being allowed to shine, the truth of your power being witnessed by other powerful beings, and then pairing that with not knowing how to harness that power, It's kind of like giving a baby the control for a nuclear bomb. That's how it reads, energetically speaking. Oh my God, you've been bedbound. Um, so you need to circulate synovial fluid. You got to lay on your back with your legs like this. So this is your back, this is your knees, and this is your feet. Okay. You got to lay like this, lay flat on your back with your knees bent, your feet on the floor, knees bent. And then very gently let your knees sway side to side. So if I was laying on my back and these are my knees, very gently, very slowly, side to side. That slight shifting side to side, and don't go all the way to side. You're gonna hurt yourself more. But that slight movement, whatever's comfortable for you, it can help the synovial fluids to begin, like, infiltrating the area and hopefully taking some of the shit. And you're by yourself. Um, if you can get someone to get you a heating pad, that also helps. If you can get someone to get ginger, fresh ginger, you can pulverize. No, well, not pulverize. You can cut it into strips or slice it thin, boil it in some alcohol, and put that. Make sure you don't burn yourself though. That really helps. Um, I'm just looking at the rest of your auric field. It's looking for maliciousness within you. It can't find anything. You're not a malicious person. It can't find anything. It probably would have severely attacked you. I mean, this is a severe experience for you, but in the grand scheme of things, energetically speaking, this being that's accessed your field could do some really messed up things to you. It can't find the level of maliciousness it needs to trigger a full-on attack. It's like its presence in your field is what's displaced your disc. It's herniated your disc. Um, Hypersensitivity to food is typically uh, one of the symptomatic presentations of extreme frequency accretion. You've jumped several levels of dimensional consciousness, and that'll also herniate your back if you don't have enough muscle tissue. Um, if it's not strong enough, it'll pop it out of place. Um, do I have your permission to try some energy work? Excuse me. You're welcome.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So breathe very deep and very slow. See. Hmm. Um, for whatever reason, Credence Clearwater Revival, Run Through the Jungle. Find that song. Take a deep breath in. I want you to slowly exhale out all the way. I'm going to try and adjust your back, okay? You might feel icy hot in your back, okay? How do you feel? Okay. How about your back?
Stuff hot but good.
Okay. Do you have sensations of needing to use? Okay. Are you experiencing or detecting peristalsis? You're welcome. Do you feel peristalsis activation? um, I'm sorry to ask such personal questions. Okay. You might later on, okay? Whatever energetic stuff that kind of began to accumulate in the belly, um it might kind of be like evacuated before a lot. That was not peristalsis. That was parasitic. That's what that was that you were detecting. You're very sensitive to energy. Very, very sensitive to energy. When I tried to energetically adjust your back, did you feel a slight pop, like a pop back into place? Hopefully nothing painful, but like a slight pop, like how you pop your knuckles. No, okay. Perfect. Um and no shooting like radiating pain, radiating electric sensation tingling, nothing to the legs. I'm seeking, I'm trying to see if it's affected or compressed at all your sciatic nerve. I want to make sure there's nothing there. Your entire is just woo. You have a lot of inflammation. It compressed quite a bit. Okay, perfect. That's all I wanted you to feel. Muscles relaxed, no pain, maybe a little bit of like that icy hot sensation. Um, Later on, maybe in like 2, maybe 3 hours or so if you're still awake. So the timestamp is 2 hours, 3 minutes. It's somewhere around here. The 2 hour, 3 minute mark, maybe the 2 hour mark, where I started the adjustment for you. Watch it again. Watch this portion as much as you want, as often as you want. And the energy is recorded. Whatever energy I use, it's recorded. So it will continue to do the work for you. It's specifically for you, not for anyone else. So it shouldn't affect anyone else, specifically just you. I would just keep watching it every few hours, like, instead of taking medication, watch that. If you can locate turmeric supplement, the powder, or you could buy it online or something, it would be more effective than NSAIDs or like naproxen, whatever you would normally get. Um, your body, there's a high likelihood your body will no longer be as receptive to synthesized medications, and that's all medication. um, Ginger is a very good one, anti-inflammatory, and turmeric. Turmeric is amazing, amazing, amazing. If you can just get it as a powder, you would take about a tablespoon, mix it with just enough honey to make it into like a ball, and you could pop it in your mouth and swallow it like a pill. Or you could add it to water and drink it as like a broth. Whatever works for you. They say that if you put a small pinch of black pepper, um, oh, are you allergic to turmeric? See, that's good that you know that. I mean, that's good that you know that. Are you reactive to ginger as well, since they're cousins? Um, if you're allergic to turmeric, don't use it. Don't use it. Okay. She's allergic to pepper, then don't use. You might be allergic to both. Um, what else could you use? What happens? It's not anaphylactic, is it? Is there any compromised airway function or any of that, or do you just get itchy? Because if it's severe enough, like anaphylaxis type, even mild anaphylaxis, we don't want to fuck with that. We just don't want to fuck with that at all. Um, I wouldn't even do the slices and putting it on your skin. Um, Maybe there's another way. Hmm. Okay, if it's just the gut that's sensitive, maybe you could do a dermal dosing. Gosh, it's hard because this type of stuff is kind of difficult to locate unless you're in a metropolitan area. Um, hmm, yeah, that's hard. Maybe stick to the NSAIDs. Because with that, it's not really going to take your pain away. You'll get to a certain point where your frequency, your coding, your unique frequency signature, uh, it becomes so modified that things that are supposed to alleviate pain, it won't alleviate pain. The only reason it will work is because it's helping to address the inflammation. Um, like me personally, no painkillers kill any pain. Yeah, no, nothing at all. Not even morphine. Not even morphine. So, your knees, gently move it back and forth, very slow, very really slow. Just like that. Super duper slow, okay? I've become sensitive to spices, can't eat pepper, chili, or anything other than salt and garlic. Hmm. Pepper and chilies. Are those things that you usually eat excessive amounts of, like in your normal diet before all of this sensitivity began? Was it something you were eating regularly? I'm wondering if you're having hypopermeable bowel and it's gotten to a point where the xenobiotics that enter, um, your body has developed an autoimmune response to them. No, you never did. Hmm. Are those, I wonder, are those considered nightshades? Yep. Chiles is a nightshade. um, let's see. Are I'm wondering if you're reacting to nightshades. So they come from peppercorns, and those are not nightshades. Okay. I'm not sure. I know you'll be able to figure this out. You need to make sure that you don't allow that thing back in, okay? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You're strong enough. You can handle it. Um, but you just have to really, really make sure you take care of yourself right now, okay? Um, the implications when it comes to like nerve injury and things like that. Oh, I wish you weren't by yourself. That's so hard. I think whatever you were once already sensitive to, but not enough for you to recognize that there was an issue, it's going to amplify more. Um, it just is. Even things that you've normally eaten in the past, it's going to amplify more as your frequency increases. It's not really something you can prevent either. I'm sorry. All right. Um, thank you, Carmen. Moonrock777, are you here? Many say. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. Um, um, I think a reading would benefit you more, Moonrock. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's do this. Like Buddhist. What's Juby say? Washi bougie? What's he say? Washi bougie, washi bougie. I forget the last part too. Something about wash your booty. Washi bougie. I'm like, are you telling me you washed my butt? Why? Oh my god, and it cracks him up. Cracks him up. All right, here goes. Here goes. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cute. Okay. High heart chakra. I'm getting that you're experiencing, or you will be experiencing, quite a bit of that high heart chakra activation. Whatever dark period you've been in, or whatever dark stuff has been trying to be, someone else has been trying to enforce on you, it's not working. It's not working at all. And it's actually causing frequency accretion. It's causing you to pull in much higher frequencies to negate the attempts. And with that, it's reaching high heart level of activation. that high heart activation can really pave the way for you to call in more of your authentic truth, previous life power, all of that. All of that. Just really amazing, amazing spiritual growth. But with that, it can cause everything to kind of feel chaotic for a little bit. Okay, card number 24, evolution. Hey, does your friend know where you live? Oh, wow. That's a nice feeling. That one friend of yours, do they know where you live? Hmm. For like a split second, I got this like, ew, he better not show up. I don't think he will, though. I don't think he will. Card number 27, furred and feathered friends. You definitely are very heavily protected, very, very heavily protected. Um, for whatever reason, this card comes to me with this feeling of um, your spiritual team can and often does inhabit actual birds, like physical birds, furry creatures, things like that, to kind of um, anchor in around you a lot more of this extremely high frequency. I had a dream about him yesterday. I kicked him out of my house and he sat in my garden just looking. Okay. Maybe I'm just picking up on your dream. So, our ancient future. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Like this pulling forward, pulling to you. Um, the parts of you that were once yours and maybe went dormant in this lifetime. Those are definitely parts that are important. Those are the parts that will be coming back to you. Okay, what is that? Is that like her tail or is something swimming away? Is it curled? I guess it's just curled. Okay. I'm like, is something jumping ship? Like, what the hell? There's a tail. It's jumping. No, that's her tail. That's her tail. So maybe this thing that's really affected your friend is trying to find another way in, either by causing you to wonder if you're not safe in your own home. I mean, you said he's in Mexico, so I don't know. I'm wondering if it's trying to find another way in, maybe bring in a new individual that it's using as a Trojan. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. But you're rising to the point that the type of activations that are taking place are going to make it very, very difficult for other things to breach you. Okay, it's not impossible, but it'll make it very difficult. Um, hold on, really quick. Um, okay. All right. Thank you so much, Moonrock. Mm, Love boat. Claudia C. Oh, okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, Claudia C. Um, let me see. Um, I see what looks like a dome placed over you. Um, it extends from this part on back. It's behind you. It's like a dome. So this is your back, and it's like this. Just and it almost looks like a chiffon type of fabric with like I don't know, star glitter. Like it looks like little stars. Not just twinkling stars in the night sky, but the shape of stars. Um Hold on really quick. So this comes from your root chakra, not your root, your sacral chakra. Um something that was watching you. Something that was watching you and you will get through it. Stepping through. Um So, really quick, I'm not sure why I was told to kind of just yank a few cards. While you were focusing on the task at hand, there's something observing. It was observing, but things are dissipating. Its ability to access is being taken away. You are going to step through it. You're going to go ahead and get past it. Um, do you know what these two symbols are? I'm sure you know what these two symbols are. Um, Tied to these two symbols, I think this has to do with something you've posted. Um, Someone is watching. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, is it an old relationship? Um, Someone trying to come back round because Mercury is in retrograde. What is this? What is this? So, third eye is heavily armored. What the fuck? Jack Harlow is asking what's poppin'. He can pass that shit like Stockton. Hold on. What that was weird. It just randomly started playing on its own. What's poppin'? Pooh, you a fool for this one. Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. I could pass that bitch like Stockton. Just joshin'. I'ma spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports Center top 10. I could put the ball in the end zone, but a bad bitch in the friend zone. Ooh. That should sound like an intro. Jetson, give me that tempo. Ooh. Okay. Um Oh, okay, shit. Now it's getting real good. Told Pooh he a fool with this shit. Told her don't let her friends know. And the villain, I move on like a Dawn, eating fettuccine at Vincenzo's. Okay, what the fuck? Um, do you know someone that looks like Jack? Do you know someone that looks like Mr. Harlow over here? Do you have an ex that looks like that?
No.
Um, do you have a friend? Not that kind of friend. do you have an internet friend that looks like that? What I mean is like someone who maybe has reacted to some of your posts here and there. I told her don't let her friends know. That's weird shit. Okay, so don't let your friends know. Um, Here's another one. Hang around us and she learning my lingo. Mm. I can't switch on the fam. This is where my head is. I feel resentment from every direction. Even some homies be wearing expressions. I be discouraged from sharing my blessings. We used to share a connection. Um, Now it just feels like it's wearing and stretching. I'm getting real sick of taking advice from people that never could stare at reflections. Somewhere in there is a lesson. Y'all ain't evolving. It's very depressing. What the fuck are you trying to tell me? Um, this is something. This like has to do with some sort of upside down connection. What the fuck is it though? So let me go back to looking at what's going on in the field. Hmm. I don't sense anything parasitic. There's nothing concrete for me to say there's a parasitic issue. I sense slight feelings of maybe something parasitic watching, something observing, hasn't made an attempt yet to access even the outside of your field. Um, I'm wondering if maybe you're paying too close attention that it doesn't have the opportunity to do so. Because I mean, look, you got fucking armor on your third eye. And you over here looking at him like, orale pues, motherfucker. Look at her face like, you want some smoke? They don't want no smoke. The fuck am I talking about? Daddy, you want some smoke? What does that mean? like what? Like smoke a peace pipe?
Oh, you want you
What?
you got beef with everybody, and you want you
You
want
gonna smoke them? And you want what?
nothing.
Tell me. I need to know so I can use.
Explain to you, but you're not listening to me. You're not hearing me.
So you want some smoke? So she wants some smoke, yo. No, no, you don't want smoke. But it looks like something wants smoke with you. Something's trying. What is this flower? This flower is significant. Hold up, hold up. Your field looks fine. I don't see anything trying to breach. I feel like something probably will try. Something probably will try soon. I think you'll be fine though. Manifestation, sowing the seeds of your dreams, creating a reality, trusting what you desire is already happening. Magic making, pollinating your wishes as above, so below. Okay. Let's see. Germinate your dream seed in the present tense with positive terminology. Create symbols from the letters that make up your wish sentence. Let's see. Do the necessary preparation and relax into the knowledge that with your intention, this is enough. This has to do with your plans for the future. Um, I'm looking and like I don't see any blockages. I don't see if there was a miss before. I don't see a mist. Um, as a matter of fact, it feels like there's some sort of expansion that's occurred in the chest, like just like that. Um, hmm. You fallen in love. No, I don't know. Um, it's a nice feeling. It's a really, really nice feeling. Um, yeah, I don't see anything wrong in your field. I don't see anything energetic or emotional that would stop whatever progress you're supposed to be making. Um, I'm looking deeper. I do see some inflammation in the belly. You might have eaten something you shouldn't have. Aside from that, like it looks like you've done a good job with whatever you were trying to do. Whatever was present, I don't see anything. Your field looks perfectly fine. Again, it's just this sense of something watching, um, something that hasn't gotten a chance, an opportunity. I think you've been too on top of things, which is good. Good. Don't let none of those bitches in. um, do you feel like like your thoughts isolate you? What, like my general rule of thumb, if I suddenly get this feeling of like, I'm perfectly fine, I'm happy, I'm in a neutral mood, and then something tells me like, oh no, don't talk to that person anymore because they actually hate you. I'm like, shut up, bitch. Give me proof. Give me proof. And usually it's something parasitic trying to seed some thoughts of like, oh my God. And, you know, sometimes you have to just kind of get quiet within yourself to assess where it's coming from, if it's actually genuine, if it's true, accurate, whatever, um, or if it's just parasitic BS trying to drop your frequency. I think that's the main thing you probably need to keep an eye out for. Parasitic BS trying to drop your frequency. That would be hard to do if you're like really trying to work on yourself. With the type of natal placements that you have, um, like the energies of it come up, and it's very difficult to screw you over. It's just, I mean, you might not think that it's hard for someone to screw you over, um but honestly it is. The only way someone can really really screw you over is by playing to like the Piscean side of like, oh, I'm suffering and I'm struggling, so that you have to be very careful of that. That would probably be the primary trigger that's used, the empathy for other people. um, I'm being told you need to really really be solid in the plans that you're making, um, that came with such an intense energy about it. You need to be solid in the plans you're making. I assume this has to do, if you're still thinking of relocating, I assume it has to do with that, where you have to solidify. um, is there like a time frame? I just, every time. So, okay, what I want you to do, close your eyes. I'm going to say a word and kind of just assess how it makes you feel, okay? So, close your eyes. Solidify. How's that make you feel? Solidify. I just like to mess with the mic. I want you to listen to that when this live is done, Daddy. I want you to put on your headphones,
Okay.
not just your pods. I want it to be the Audio Technica. Put it on full blast.
Hell no.
And just listen to my voice. Anxiety and butterfly. Okay, with anxiety and butterflies, is that because you know the level of change you're about to experience? Is that because you're recognizing your soul is asking you to step out on a limb? I mean, the shit your soul's asking you to do, girl, that's kind of like, yo, who you think you is? Hey, yo, soul, who you think you is? Are you asking a little too much from me? I say that to my soul. Girl, you thought we was friends. Oh, you thought we were friends? You thought I was gonna do you a favor? I don't think so. Ask someone else to be a part of your cockamania scheme. All she's trying to tell me to do is calm the fuck down. My higher self. Yeah. She's like, inhale deeply. Girl, you thought we were friends like that? You can't tell me when to breathe. You want to fight? We can fight. No. That's why I don't listen to my higher self, because that's how the conversation goes. Bitch, who you talking to? And then sometimes Frey will be like, what are you thinking? Because I get this look on my face. Nothing. Because I'm talking to my higher self. Like, this bitch, she really think we friends like that? I should. So, okay. Claudia, ask a question. Ask a question. And the answer is going to be given to you in 5 seconds. I'll count it down, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. Bish said no. Nope. Whatever the question was. There you go. But the mist is gone. The mist is definitely gone. Totally went on a roundabout path through an entire jungle to get to the answer of the mist is gone. What the fuck? All right. Here we go. Many say that I'm too young to let you know just where. All right, guys, that's it. That is it. That's it. That's it. We're done. We're done. We're done. That's it. That's it. Okay, guys, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. I'll come live again tomorrow. Don't worry. I'll see you. Bye.